If I had a magic crystal ball, what would my collection look like in 10 years? Not a crystal ball, it's just my gym ball. Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm gonna do a little fun video called My Crystal Ball and talk about how my collection is going to look like in 10 years. Now this is just a fun little video. I'm gonna make it a tag and I'm gonna tag some of my wonderful YouTube friends in the description section down below. So you are tagged. I'm gonna hold you to do this tag video and just have some fun, you know. Let's imagine what our collections would be and kind of guess what kind of bags we will have in 10 years. And then maybe if YouTube is still around, we can come and reflect back and say that, girl, you did not get that right. That prediction was so off. The way I'm doing this tag is review in my existing collection and kind of think if in 10 years which bag is going to still be around and I will still have in 10 years. And then I'm gonna predict what other bags that I may add into my collection. So there's no set number, but I just feel like these are probably the ones that will come into my collection. Before I jump into it, I would invite all of you who are watching to play along as well. Have your own magic crystal ball and kind of imagine, you know, in your collection, what's gonna be still in your collection in 10 years. You could even do 20 years if you want to go like that far. My crystal ball's not that strong, but 10 years, yeah? And you can also kind of predict maybe what will be brought in 10 years. That, of course, you know, things can change in 10 years, new bags can come in, but, you know, kind of like today's knowledge predicting for the future. All right, so let's get started. I think this is going to be a fun little one where we just chit chat about things that we are going to keep and maybe bring in. The first bag in my collection that I predict will still be in my collection in the next 10 years, and I think it's going to be no surprise, is my Kelly. My gold Kelly in size 25, and I really love this bag. You know, in 10 years, I might get another Kelly, you know what I mean, in a different color. But there's something super special about this gold. I feel like there's a little story behind it. When I got my Birkin 30 from the resale market, I loved the gold. It was just the most amazing thing. But I let go of that bag shortly after, well, not shortly, but almost a year after I got my Birkin 25. And it really hurt me to let go of the bag, not because of the size, it was because of the color. I really love the gold. And just shortly after that, I got this. This was such a shocking surprise. It was as if I had to have a gold bag in my collection. So yeah, it's truly special. I predict this is going to be with me for the next 10-20 years if I'm still carrying handbags. The second bag in my collection that I'm predicting will still be in my collection is my Chanel small classic flap, which is actually wrapped up beautifully. I should take it out to give it a bit of an air. But this is how I store my bags, in the dust bag, and just take it out. This is the other bag that I'm predicting will still be in my collection in 10 years. I've already gone through the jumbo. I had a medium large for a short period of time for some reason. I don't want to talk about it, but I had it for a short time, and then finally I have this, and I'm pretty sure this is going to stay. Got this before last November's price increase, so towards the end of October. And though I haven't used it as much as I would like, because I've been just obsessing about my other handbags, when I opened the box and I took it out, I was very pleasantly surprised on the quality of this bag. The quilts are just absolutely so fantastically round and puffy. Everything is perfect alignment. Nothing is out of alignment. The corners are beautiful. The bag is puffy. The top is puffy. It was just so perfect that I had the same feeling of taking out my Birkin and taking out this bag. It's so well made. And maybe because I've been getting, like, you know, for over the past many years, I've been getting other Chanel bags, but nothing took my breath away as much as this. It was just so beautiful. So yeah, this is how Chanel should be making handbags, just making it so perfect. I really do see myself keeping this bag and having it with me in 10 years. So in 10 years, I'll be 50 and I'll be rocking this bag. And I feel like it could even go longer than that. Maybe I'll do 15 years for this. So anyway, this is going to be, I'm predicting this is going to be in my collection in 10 years. The next bag that's going to be in my collection is this beautiful YSL Mini Lou in this gorgeous gray, which has a little bit of a purple undertone to it. It's super pretty. This is going to be in my collection forever. I look at this bag and I'm just in awe. This was a giveaway prize from one of our good friends here, Isabel's Style. It was the most shocking thing I have ever worn in my life. So because of that, it holds a very, very special place in my heart. And it's a really good camera bag. I have used it many times already. I've even used it for work, which is not the most work appropriate bag, but I used it on a Friday and I just put my things. It's sort of like a bigger version of my mini little bag, and this one is just super good. Crossbody, beautiful chain. Let me take it out. This chain is just so stunning. You know, I think I know where I'm going to use this bag. I'm actually going clubbing. Oh my gosh. Cat's going clubbing. Cat's going clubbing. I haven't gone clubbing for over 8 years. Maybe a little bit more than that. Yeah, I haven't gone clubbing for a long time. So yeah, I'm going clubbing, and I think this is going to make a perfect clubbing bag. I have been thinking about the handbag that I need to bring for clubbing. I was like, oh my gosh, what do people carry for clubbing nowadays? So, we have a bag now. So yes, this is going to be coming with me for a clubbing. And again, it's so fantastic. Caviar leather, it's just so beautiful. So holds a special place in my heart. I predict this is going to be in my collection in the next 10 years. The next handbag that I predict will be in my collection for the next 10 years, is my Toolbox. And it's nothing special, but the reason is I kind of need something that is rough and tough and I can just use and abuse, literally. And I need something that's maybe a little bit more Hermes like. So I mean, I've got my Kelly, which is right here, but this is not something that I would use and abuse. This is something that I would treasure and love and make it like my going out bag, but really take care of. But this is my Hermes bag that is a puddle of like leather that's just so I don't know, just so industrial and just so messy and so not Hermes like, you know, with this whole posh kind of look. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be in my collection because I do need one of these bigger, very useful for work kind of bags that looks okay. You know, once I put a bag organizer, it looks okay. And can fit a lot of things. I can use this for traveling, which I have. It's so easy to get in and out of this bag. And you know, when I'm not carrying my other backpack or my tote bag for work, I actually really like to use this and just take things out. Look at it, that was so quick. So yeah, I do predict that this is going to be in my collection in the next 10 years. Now, after 10 years, I honestly don't know if I'm going for like 11th year, 12th year, 13th year. I don't know. Maybe by then this bag will be so bashed up that I would probably need to replace it. However, 10 years, I do see this bag being a consistent piece in my collection, and I predict that it's going to be there for a very long time. So yeah, my Toolbox. Those are the 4 bags that I'm very sure, I'm predicting is going to stay in my collection and will be in the 10 years from now. Let's talk about the bags that I think I'm going to bring in over the next 10 years, and it's going to be in my collection in the coming future. So this is sort of fantasizing a little bit. Let's start off with the Birkin. Now I have my Birkin here. I think some of you are saying, not your Birkin, girl. And I feel like maybe not. I trying to be thinking about it, like, would this black Birkin still be in my collection in the next 10 years? I want to say yes, but at the same time, I just have a feeling that maybe not, because I want the same bag but in a different color. I think black for me, and I spoke about it in, I can't remember which video, I think it was a Q&A video, that though I love this is my very first Birkin, and oh my gosh, it's so beautiful, but it's so serious. And I kind of like a little bit of color. So in 10 years, I see myself bringing in another Birkin 25. And if I get it in a beautiful gray color, like a gray tan, or maybe the new color, grease mayo, whatever color, like gray tones that's coming up in the next 10 years, I'm sure gray will come out. And if I get an opportunity to get that, I may actually let this go. So, which is why I didn't say this is 100% going to be in my collection, but I do predict that I may want to get another Birkin 25, but in a color. So, unfortunately, though I love you so much and you are my very first store-bought Birkin 25, if I do get a chance to get another Birkin, this may actually leave my collection. I'm predicting. You'll never know, you know, from Hermes, nothing comes as you want. So I predict, okay, I will get another Birkin 25 and I will be able to get it in this gray color, something different but still neutral, and chances are this baby might go, huh? The other bag that I predict will come into my collection is a mini Kelly in Vert Amande. Oh my gosh, I need that. I need a Vert Amande. Okay, it can be a Kelly 25. I'll take a Kelly 25 in Vert Amande. Yep, I predict that will happen. I'm sure in 10 years, Vert Amande will reappear. So if it does, and I get a chance to get it in a Kelly 25, I'll take it. But I feel like if it comes in a mini Kelly, I will take it as well. So I predict in 10 years, I will get a mini Kelly, I will get another Birkin, and another bag that I feel like I predict may eventually come into my collection is the Lady Dior. I have been thinking about it again. I'm wondering that maybe when I reach that, 50 years old, I might actually start to appreciate it. I think for the past 20 years of collecting handbags, it gives me a vibe that's too matured, but I have been seeing it more and more often on ladies, and it's kind of growing on me in the larger size, so small and a size up, which is the medium. Maybe my mindset is shifting, like I'm kind of really enjoying this so top handle, carry on the bag kind of thing. So I'm feeling it, and maybe in the next 10 years the price will be so astronomical and I might just get it from the resale market. But yeah, I feel like I might actually bring a Lady Dior into my collection. The final handbag that I predict will come into my collection is a green Chanel handbag. I did not get an opportunity to get it this time, and maybe it's not the right time. So I've got 10 years to hope and pray that I will get the perfect Chanel green bag. And it could even be another small classic flap in the most beautiful green. I just cannot imagine it right now. Is it a Bottega green in caviar? I just can visualize it, but at the same time I can't because, well, maybe it hasn't been created. But I want this beautiful green. The color that came out was this metallic, like a more metallic green, not my kind of green, so it's not yet. But I do predict one day I will get a beautiful green bag from Chanel that is in just the most perfect green, like just green, not blue green, not a yellow green. So that's the end of my little crystal ball tag. I do hope you enjoyed it and found it to be a little fun. You can also do this tag on maybe not just bags, you could even do it on like all luxury things. If you want to add watches, you want to add jewelry, you can go ahead and do it. You can make it like 20 things, but I wanted to keep it tight. Like these are the key pieces that I feel will come into my collection. I'm predicting that it may happen. There could be other things coming to my collection and leaving my collection as well. But yeah, these are the solid 4 that's going to be in my collection. I know for sure. Then I think that I will be able to get a mini Kelly, a Birkin 25 again. And I just think that I will eventually get my green Chanel handbag. So anyway, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell as well, so you can come back and listen to more little chit chats and fun little videos like that. So everyone, please take care, stay safe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!